Welcome to Shom Achshav and the Daf Shir sponsor Lui Nishmas Am Yakashom Le'Abbas Yitzchok. We're holding in Basra Daf Ayin Daled. In the middle of the Agatis of Rabbi Bachano, we reached Maamar Yud Gimel, the 13th story of Rabbi Bachano. And that's about 12 lines down in Amud Aleph. Says the Gemara, Omalei, the Ishmaeli tells Rabbi Bachano, Toach v'loch, let me show you Har Sinai. I want to show you the Har Sinai. I want to show you where it is. As the chazoyi dehadro le akrovo. Around Har Sinai, there's akravim. There's scorpions. V'kaimo kechad mechibarta. They look like white donkeys. Shamati baskol shemeres. I hear a baskol that says, Oy li shenishbati. It's not good that I did a shvuah. V'achshav shenishbati mi meferli. Now that I did the shvuah, who's going to take the shvuah away? Who's going to be made for the shvuah? Ki asoy lekabed derabanon. Omuli kol abu chamro kol barbarchano sichso. There's a lashon we had before that they gave a negative description to Rabbi Bachano. His name was Abu. He called him a donkey. Barbarchano sichso means a shaite. Hayalecha loimar mufor lecho. He should do afaro. V'usav adimu shvuah so demabuhu. Maybe it's a shvuah of mabul. V'abodim ken oy lamali. Why is there oy over there? So Ramesh Shapir Zatzal in the Sefer Nechusei Yomo goes on here to explain what is going on in this Agata, what's the story. So he comes and explains when the Ishmaeli shows Har Sinai, what is he showing? What does it mean he's showing us? He's showing us the location of Har Sinai? Showing the actual mountain? He says no, that's not the pshat. Showing Har Sinai means showing our connection to Har Sinai. Showing what is our shaykhis, how do we get connected to Har Sinai? What is the minimum required, so to speak, to get connected to Har Sinai, and what stops us from being connected to Har Sinai? So when he sees Har Sinai, he says that around Har Sinai there's akravim, there's scorpions. What is the idea of scorpions? So there's Ramosha based on the Vilna Gaon that says somewhere else that when a person is davening Shmoneh Esrei, the Gemara in Bracha says, even if he has a nochash ala kevui, even if there's a snake, he should not stop davening. But if there's a scorpion, he does have to stop davening. Explains the Vilna Gaon. There's a oimek over here. We're talking about a snake and a scorpion. A snake means when a person has some hirhuri yetzahara. He has bad thoughts while he's davening. He should continue davening, even though he has thoughts that are not appropriate. Unless he has a scorpion. A scorpion represents hiru of kfira. He's starting to question chas shalom. How HaKadosh Baruch Hu is revealed to him, and he has kfira, some quick kfira questions. Then he has to stop davening. You can't daven with hiruri kfira. That's what it means that a person should stop davening when he has an akrav al akevoi. The akravim around Har Sinai or the kfira. The minimum amount that needs to be in order for Am Yisrael to be shaykh to Har Sinai is to have emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that's what we know. When we went out of Mitzrayim, what was the minimum thing that Am Yisrael had? What was the minimum level that Am Yisrael had for them that it deserves to go out of Mitzrayim? Is the emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. As brought down the Medrash, the Mashmos of the Rambam, HaKadosh Baruch Hu was relying on the emunah of Am Yisrael to take them out of Mitzrayim. In order to go from Mitzrayim and get to Har Sinai, you need to have emunah. You need to have emunah b'ribono shel olam. And if chas shalom, that emunah is out, so we don't have a shaykhis to Har Sinai. That's what the Ishmaeli is showing. He's showing Rabbi Bachano what's the minimum required to connect to Har Sinai. Ramesh continues to explain what does it mean that it's white donkeys. That in order to get away from kfiro, you have to go back to the level of a donkey. Donkey is lashon chaymer. You take away all tsura. You take away all shapes that you have. So take out in order to get away from kfiro, person has to go to the minimum level of understanding. Take away all kinds of cheshbonis, and white again is very pure, and only through that you can go back. So the white donkeys is the way to overcome these scorpions. That's what Moshe goes to explain in the first explanation. And the second explanation, he says that akravim refers to the Erev Rav. The Erev Rav that came with Am Yisrael, they're the ones that are preventing Am Yisrael to be fully connected to Har Sinai, and they have a shaykhis to chamoyim levanim, because when Am Yisrael went out of Mitzrayim, they used chamoyim to go out. And they're levanim because kashim gerim kesapachas. So that's the white refers to that. So then it refers to now how you fix it, but the actual issue of that kravim, that they're chamoyim levanim. Rabbi Bachana hears a baskoil that says, Oyili shenishbati, it's terrible that I did a shvuah. And the Gemara goes on to explain that what Rabbi Bachana thought was that the shvuah is the shvuah of the mabul. That's what he thought. and told him, Rabbanan, no, it's not the shvur of the Mabul. You should be made for it. And the reader Rashbam says that what was the shvur? The shvur was the shvur of a galus. If you would be made for the shvur, there would be no more galus. So what's the connection between these two shvuos? Explains Rav Moshe Shapir's Etzal. The pshat is like this. We know when Akash Baruch Hu gave Torah on Har Sinai, so the Ummah So'ilam came in front of Bilam and said, maybe a Mabul came to the world. And Bilam said, no, it's not a Mabul. Hi, so what's this terrible noise? This is the fact that Akash Baruch Hu is giving Torah to Am Yisrael. Mr. Maharal explains that the Har Choyev Shishavi Yoder Churban Ummah So'ilam lost their level, their connection when Am Yisrael got Torah. So the Torah is connected to Mabul. The Mabul of the world is Meshech Shaykhet to Kabbalah Sator in Har Sinai. And explains to Moshe what's shot, why it's the Shaykhis? Because if Am Yisrael don't receive the Torah, so then there really is a Mabul. Meaning, it's a tzad Mabul here every time. The Torah needs to be given to the world. It's given to the world, it's a Mabul, so to speak, to Ummah So'ilam. They lose their level. And if Am Yisrael doesn't receive the Torah, it's a Mabul to the entire world. So you are Shaykh to Mabul. So Baruch Bechana here, there's a shvuah that has to do with Har Sinai. Which shvuah are we talking about? You're talking about a shvuah of the Mabul, because Baruch Hu wants to come and destroy the world. Why? Because Am Yisrael are disconnecting themselves from Har Sinai. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, okay, so I don't want the shvuah, I don't want that connection that I have through Har Sinai. That's what the Baruch Bechana understood. He thought it was the shvuah of the Mabul. The shvuah of the Mabul should shaykh to Har Sinai. Rabbanan answer him and say no. Rabbanan say that we know that in the end of the day, the anhog of HaKadosh Baruch Hu and Am Yisrael is l'malam mitas adin, and regardless of what happens, there's never a regret of the shaykhis of HaKadosh Baruch Hu to Am Yisrael. And the only thing HaKadosh Baruch Hu kivyochel regrets is the result of the shvur. What happens to the shvur that we have? We have a shvur, we have a bris, we have a covenant with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Part of the covenant is when Am Yisrael does bad, they have to go to Golus. That portion of the shvur is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu is mischaret. Not the whole connection chas v'shalom with Am Yisrael. So therefore, if you're only made for that portion, and in Mele, there will be an end to the Golus. So Nimit Sevin Ken, this Maamar is referring to Am Yisrael's connection to Har Sinai today. What's bothering, what's disturbing that connection? And you made the Hava, meaning that maybe that connection is over, and the Chiddush that will never be over. Anyone who wants to join the Shomachshava email list to WhatsApp group, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.